Hey guys, it's Rahim. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, smash the subscribe button because I talk about property investment, personal development, and how to gain financial freedom. I'm super excited to be here today. I'm going to be sharing with you stupid things I used to do, right? All of these videos is just about sharing what I used to do before I become financially free and able to build a multi-million pound property investment portfolio. So stick around to learn what are the stupid things you may be doing without realizing. So before we get to that, I'd like to thank each and every one of you who've subscribed to my YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is going absolutely amazing. I really thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. This YouTube channel would never have been as amazing as it is. It's giving me energy. It's giving me the motivation, the mission, and the passion to be doing these videos, talking to this camera alone, knowing that I'm going to be impacting at least one person to change their finances. So thank you. If you just bumped into this video actually and you've never heard about me, welcome to the channel. What I'd like you to do for me basically is to hit that subscribe button now before it's too late. Hit that subscribe button to join the family. It's an amazing family and I really would want to grow this channel in a way that it would attract lots of people that I can interview, lots of investors that I can interview, and it also encouraged me to do lots and lots of these sort of videos. So thank you. Do you do any of these stupid things? Well, I must admit I know not everybody admits to these things, but I do have to admit it because end of the day, you have to be genuine and honest to the people you're working with, to the people that you serve, my audiences. So before I started investing, I was doing these stupid things, and these stupid things really, when I realized I was doing these things by educating myself, by knowing what was the wrong thing, it really helped me take my finances to the new high. So the first thing I was doing is ignoring budget. I didn't have any budget. I was just spending money as I get it because I'm thinking budget is for poor people, budget is for people that really cannot manage money. For me, I said I'm an accountant, so I know how to manage money. So I was arrogant in looking at my budget, not knowing I was spending more than I was earning. Second, impulsive buying. I used to get emotional when I see stuff I want, right? I would go to the shop. I don't do window shopping. I never did it. I want something, I buy it straight away. I emotionally attach myself to that product, buy it, maybe wear it once or use it once. I never had to use it again. That was a big stupid mistake I was making because I get fall in love with something. I don't ask for the price. I just literally buy it. So I was doing that in regular basis. The other stupid thing I was doing is neglecting emergency savings. So I wasn't saving any money. I'm thinking, why should I save? When I finish uni, I've got a job, I'm earning enough. I can literally live the way I want to live, especially if I got a job in the city. I'll be doing so many stuff around there. I'll be making money. So basically, I was neglecting emergency savings, which is one of the most horrible things you could ever do. If you want to be able to maybe move to different jobs or want to be able to take your finances into your own hands, you'd have to have emergency funds to help you release you in whatever you're doing that you don't like in order to concentrate on what you like. The fourth stupid thing I was making is making minimum debt payment only. You got this credit card, they ask you to pay minimum repayment, right? I'm thinking, oh, that is clever, that is smart. Literally, I'm gonna pay the minimum. That takes me to pay off ages and ages. And guess what? Interest rate was racking up. Like that, going up like that. Whilst I think I was winning by paying the minimum payment required. It was a stupid mistake. So if you are doing that, stop that now. It's no good for you. Believe me or not, if you do that, you're getting the banks richer and richer. You don't really want to do that because if you do, you will not be working to make money. You'll be working to make the banks make money. You'll be working to kind of incentivize the banks for allowing you to borrow that money. Next, overlooking my retirement planning. I'm thinking, whoa, I'm young. I'm just 25 years old. Why should I worry about retirement? I shouldn't be worried about retirement. I'll worry about that when I'm in my mid-40s. It's never come across me. When I was working for this company, they asked me to complete a retirement pensions thing. I don't even have the time. I don't even fill the forms. I'm thinking like, don't worry about that. I don't need this pay. I don't need this money. I'm an accountant. I'm going to be doing lots of stuff with it in my life. I was ignoring it completely. I wasn't investing in anything about my retirement. I wasn't thinking about my retirement because in my world, I'm young. I've got lots of years to come. So therefore, why bother about retirement? So I ignored my retirement completely. But here's the thing. What was the kicker is to see one of my family member who was in his mid-60s, has not done well in his life, to be honest, and now going to job center, regularly going there every week to sign in order to get their benefit. It was a terrible thing to see. It was ridiculous things to see. I'm thinking, what? If I do not plan for my retirement now, I will be like that uncle right there. I'll be like him, going to line up to get my benefit, or going to living on benefit, basically. It was terrible. It was terrifying. It was literally horrible when I see that. That was my epiphany moment. I'm thinking, what? I will not let my retirement be like that. That then gets me to start thinking. Get me to start strategizing, get me to think, what can I do? Because I knew putting my money in pension will not get me to become financially free when I'm old. So what I start looking at is properties. Actually, before I start looking at properties, I looked at Forex, cryptos, trading online and all that sort of thing. But the thing that really works for me was property. Why? Because with property, I make money in two ways. I make money from renting the property to a tenant while the property value goes up. I'm thinking, well, that doesn't sound hard to do, so to speak. I can buy a property, rent it, and then guess what? Wait for the capital appreciation to go up. And then if I got 4 or 5 of these when I retired, at least I'm on maybe £2,000 or £3,000 a month. It's way better than waiting for your pension, okay? So I'm thinking about that, and I said if I continue doing this at the age 25, 26, 30, by the time I'm 40, maybe I've got maybe 25 or maybe even 30 or 50 properties in my portfolio. And then you do the maths, I'll be making serious return on that money I would have put in. Because the thing about property is like an acorn. You put the acorn in the soil, you allow it to germinate, it slowly starts to grow, it becomes a little tree, a bigger tree, and then it becomes a gigantic oak tree. So once it's become that, guess what? It starts looking after itself, and it starts looking after its branches, and then it becomes a massive tree. Then that tree then start looking after people, looking after making shades and all that sort of thing. That's what property does, because once you buy one property, it goes up in value every year, especially if you know what you're doing. So you're accumulating value. That price of that property start going up. Once it's gone so up, you can then pull that, you can go and buy another property. You do the same, you go back and buy another. You only need one property, to be honest. Once you've got one, you are in the right track. And then you just replicate that process over and over to get you to where you want to go. The other stupid mistake I was doing is ignoring insurance needs. I don't worry about insurance. Like, look, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't take drugs. Why worry about my health? So I'm gonna live as long as I can. I don't worry about paying life insurance. It's just absolute crazy. And then I was doing that mistake. I did that mistake until not long ago, to be honest, until 3 years ago. Like, oh, I don't need insurance. When my solicitors are asking me, do you want insurance? I was investing by them, by the way. I said, no, I don't need insurance. I'm young. Why do I need life insurance? Why do I need this insurance, that insurance? But recently, 3 years ago, I'm thinking, what if I had an accident? What if something drastic happened to me? What if I fall ill? What if something else happened? And I've got all this property portfolio, and now I haven't got insurance to protect my family. Because in this case, it's not for you mainly, it's for your family. It's like if I'm gone or something drastic happened to me, I've left them with nothing. I've left them with absolutely nothing. And or maybe I got ill and I'm not able to do stuff anymore. If I've got no life insurance, I won't be able to literally look after myself, right? So so that's what triggers me to get an insurance, especially when I've got a property portfolio. You want basically to make sure that property is being looked after when you're gone, and making sure you leave enough for your family members, for your children, the people around you. So that was an epiphany moment for me to start doing insurance. Now I've got life insurance, I have employment insurance, I have all the insurance to cover myself, my businesses, and the people that I work with. So very important. That was the last crime or stupid things I was doing to myself, but I've literally transformed from that now, and now I've protected myself. I've ring-fenced around me to protect the income that I'm making. I hope you can look into these stupid things and see if any of these, if you're doing any of these. If you are, I've given you a trigger moment to change into the positive side of things to ensure that you protect yourself and your family. I really hope this video has been helpful. If this video has been helpful, smash the like button below. Subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos. I look forward to sharing the next video. Thank you.